Welcome to the Art Studios with Ms. Perna and Mrs. DeGroot.
Hi everybody! Today we're here with my kindergarten class. Say hi everybody!
Hi!
And what we're going to be making is we're going to be making a Stegosaurus. So here's what we're going to need. We're going to need our big piece of gray paper. We're going to need our big Stegosaurus tracer. We're going to need scissors. We're going to need crayon. We're going to need a pencil because we're using a tracer. We're going to need some crayons, and we're also going to need some scrap paper. So let's get started. So here we go. Want to help me out? All right, kiddo. Could you help by holding? Put your hand on here and help me hold the tracer. Now these tracers are pretty big, guys. So I want you to help each other by holding the tracer so it doesn't move too much while the person is tracing it. Okay, and lift your hand up. Okay, hold it again so it won't move around too much. And we trace. Oh no, I made a mistake on my tracer. Should I freak out?
No.
Should I try and erase it? No, we're going to be cutting this out, so don't worry if you make a mistake. It's okay. All right, so that's the first part. Now, here's the second. You can make a few choices here. After we trace it, let's outline it with a black crayon so we can see the line better. Isn't that better? Yeah, that really helps you see it. Now, what we can add to this before we cut it out, what we can add a mouth. If you want, you can add an eye. You can add some nostrils. You can add some toes. Boing, boing, boing.
Boing.
Boing, boing, boing. He's got toes like an elephant.
Boing.
Maybe if you want. Now, there's two ways you can make those big plates on top of their back. If you want to draw them on the back, you can. And then you can color them. Now, those crayons I put out are those special construction paper crayons that let you color on this paper. That's one way you can decorate your spikes on your Stegosaurus. The other way is that you can cut them out of this paper and glue them on. Now, does anyone remember what goes on the tail? What goes on the tail? He's got some really skinny spikes, yep. They actually had 4 spikes, 2 on one side and 2 on the other. And we don't really know what they're for. Does anyone know what color the dinosaurs were? What color were the dinosaurs, do you think?
Green
and what else?
orange.
You think they're green and orange? What color do you think they were?
I think that they was green.
You think they were green? What color do you think they were? Oh my. Well, let me tell you. Scientists know that the dinosaurs had scales on their body because they found fossils where the skin actually looked like it had scales. It's an impression of what the skin looked like. But here's the thing. Just because we know the shape of the skin doesn't mean we know what the color was. So as far as I'm concerned, if you want your dinosaur to have blue scale polka dots, go for it. If you want them to be a rainbow colored dinosaur, go for it. If you want him to be pink with green bows, if you want them to have decorations on them, if you want them to have zigzags, sort of like when we decorated our rainbow fish. Remember we were doing different decorations on our rainbow fish.
Yeah.
It is up to you how you want to decorate. Now, if you want, you can also add your triangles. Now, it's real easy to make a triangle. How many sides do you need for a triangle? 3. So if you wanted to, you could take the paper and just make 2 V cuts. And if you're on the edge of the paper, what does it turn into? Triangles. Now look, what are these if I cut them right here? It's amazing how many triangles you can get out of a scrap piece of paper. That is perfect. And then you could glue them onto your Stegosaurus if you want. If you want to cut out your Stegosaurus, you may. If you want to put stripes on your Stegosaurus, because we didn't know what color our Stegosaurus was, it's up to you. Now, when you're all finished, you see me and I will give you a very special thing. After you've glued all of your plates on, your triangles, one thing you might want to get, I have some special wiggle eyes. And because we are seeing our Stegosaurus from the side, we are only going to see how many eyes on him?
One.
Only one. So I have some special wiggle eyes. I've put a special sticky on the back. And we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And your Stegosaurus will have a beautiful eyeball to look around and check people out. Sound like fun?
Yeah.
So I am going to finish this up in super speed.